Next anchor, let's welcome anchor Jason Cobian.
Feels weird.
It feels so weird, Jasmine. I mean, Jason. So Jason is the festival coordinator for Outshine Film Festival. With a passion for community, they are dedicated to creating an inspiring and inclusive space for filmmakers and audience alike. So Jason, Jasmine, the Outshine Film Festival comes to South Florida in April. Tell me all the wonderful things that are happening.
Okay, so the 27th spring edition for the Outshine LGBTQ Plus Film Festival, presented by Gilead, begins on April 17th in Miami Beach and runs through April 24th. The vibrant celebration of queer cinema continues in Fort Lauderdale from the 25th through the 27th, followed by the virtual Outshine at Home from April 28th to May 4th. The festival opens with screenings of On Swift Horses on Thursday, April 17th at 7 p.m. at Regal South Beach in Miami. Attendees can enjoy impactful queer stories promoting inclusivity and awareness. Outshine offers a membership package starting at $90 with exclusive access to events and screenings. For more details, visit outshinefilm.com. And I have been with them for a little while now, but I'm so excited to be a part of this amazing historic event that's been happening. They're doing, I don't think people understand, is the equivalent of 6 festivals a year. We're doing half of it in Miami. It's considered one. Then we come up to Fort Lauderdale, do another part, and then the at home, and then we do it all over again in the fall.
Wow.
So this is a lot of work, but it's a work of love and a passion.
Yes.
All the work going into it is amazing. Not to mention all the after parties during like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday night ones. We have some great, amazing things. And then something we also didn't mention, the Centerpiece Project. So on the 24th, which is the day before we start up here, we're doing a big event in Bolero at Dania Point.
Ooh.
And the Regal, we're doing a movie there. So kind of like to bridge the gap between the Miami, the Fort Lauderdale, kind of our center spot.
Yes.
So it's a lot of amazing fun things going on.
So much stuff going on.
And you know, I like to party, so it's a lot of a lot of good stuff happening.
A lot of great stuff. Like, so folks, you definitely got to go check it out at outshinefilm.com because there's so much stuff going on. And like you said, like they usually used to do a week full in Miami, and then months later they would do another week up in Fort Lauderdale. And I love how they've bridged that gap, like you said, you know, because there's so many Wilton people that are like, oh, I don't go to Miami, and so many Miami people that say don't come to Wilton. It's half hour apart, folks, and it really isn't that big of a deal, right? But now with like Alan coming up, you know, Alan being the what's his title?
My executive director?
Your new executive director. I know that he came on last year and like kind of revamped some things. So like I'm super excited for this year's. It's going to be fantabulous. Dino Mosquera, that he's part of our team here. He's on the screening committee. I'm going to have him on my show. We're going to talk about all the Spanish films too. So lots of stuff going on.
A lot of great stuff. And even part of me joining, one thing I was extremely passionate about, just being full transparent. You know, there's a very color of person that is associated with these kind of film festivals. And obviously I'm a minority. I come up with a different mindset. I'm about color of, you know, ethnic background. I'm a drag queen. I'm in the queer culture. So I was very passionate about like helping include that in their picks moving forward and being a part of that. And that's something very important to me.
Yeah.
And they valued that from the beginning.
Isn't that wonderful?
So, yeah.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we want to see ourselves on screen, okay? And Outshine does that.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the movie lineup, and there is a huge diversity, and I would recommend that if you can't do some of the at-home stuff. I did it last year because I travel a lot for work, so I was able to do a lot of the at-home films. And what I love about it is there's different films. It's not just the Brokeback Mountain style films. I mean, there are documentary style, there are some really heartfelt movies that people really can find out more about our community. And again, it's a wide range of our community. It's not just gay boys on screen.
Also, to add to that, just one little tidbit. In the main media with the films that we see, you see oftentimes the same story regurgitated so many different times.
Yep.
Going to a queer space and seeing these queer stories, they come up with new formats, new storylines, new character archetypes, and just new ways to enjoy the media that is cinema. So not only are you going to just have a good time and watch a fun story, you're probably going to see something so brand new that you've never seen before.
Right?
And we have to continue this because there has been the same story of man meets woman, which we enjoy for eons since Faye was born. That's a long time ago. So like now we get some new stories coming out through the queer experience.
And we deserve that.
Yeah,
right?
we do.
And we deserve that, okay? And we will see it, and Outshine Film will give it to us this year for sure. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight. And we look forward to seeing you